Welcome to Wings of Fire Dreams. Today we are going to see the most expected questions from the topic Bahmani and Vijayanagar kingdoms. First question: who was the founder of Bahmani dynasty? Zafar Khan, also known as Bahman Shah. Second question: when was Bahmani kingdom founded? 1347. Third: who was the founder of Vijayanagar kingdom? Sangama brothers Harihara Bukka. Fourth question: when was Vijayanagar kingdom inaugurated? 1336. Fifth: what was the cause for the fight between Bahmani and Vijayanagar kingdom? To control the rich Raichur Doab and seaports of Goa. Sixth: the Kannada and Telugu literature like Manucharitram, Saluvavadyam were patronized in which court? Vijayanagar court. 7. The Telugu work Rayavachakamu gives interesting details about the Nayak system under Krishnadevaraya. 8. Ibn Battuta, a Moroccan traveler, visited India during Vijayanagar rule. 9. The Vijayanagara kings issued a large number of gold coins called as Varaha. 10. How does the fabulous Gandabarunda coin look like? A double eagle, sometimes holding an elephant in each beak and claw. 11. In which script the legend contains the king's name? Either in Nagari or Kannada script. 12. Where does the fertile Raichur Doab lies between Krishna and Tungabhadra river? 13. Bahman Shah divided the kingdom into 4 territorial divisions called as Tarafs. 14. Each Tarafs are maintained by governor. 15. What are 4 territorial princes divided by Bahman Shah? Gulbarga, Dawlatabad, Bidar and Berar. 16. On coins, Bahman Shah assumed the title Second Alexander. 17. Who was successor of Bahman Shah? Muhammad I. 18. Muhammad I was succeeded by Bahman Shah in 1358. 19. What is the name of semi-precious stone sky blue in color? Turquoise. 20. What is considered one of the Bijwal royal seats of Persian kings described in Ferdowsi Shahnama? Turkish throne. 21. Who was associated with the lieutenant of the kingdom? Peshwa. 22. Muhammad Gawan was well versed in Islamic theology, Persian and mathematics. 23. After Sultan Kali Qutub Khan, the Golconda fort came into the possession of Bahmani dynasty. 24. How many council of ministers were appointed by Muhammad I? 8. 25. Who was appointed as lieutenant of the kingdom, the immediate subordinate of the sovereign? Wakil us Sultana. 26. Who supervised the work of all other ministers? Wazir Kul. 27. Who was appointed as Minister of Finance? Amir I Jumla. 28. Who was the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Master of Ceremonies? Wazir I Ashraf. 29. Who was appointed as Assistant Minister for Finance? Nazir. 30. Who was Chief Police and City Magistrate in the capital? Kotwal. 31. Who was the Chief Justice and Minister of Religious Affairs and Endowments? Sadr-e-Jahan. 32. Muhammad I built 2 mosques at Gulbarga. 33. In 1429, Muhammad I shifted his capital from Gulbarga to Bidar. 34. Who was the famous lieutenant under the rule of Muhammad III? Muhammad Gawan. 35. By birth, Muhammad Gawan was a Persian. 36. Gawan fought successful wars against the rulers of Konkan, Orissa and Vijayanagar. 37. Gawan used Persian chemists to teach the preparation and the use of gunpowder. 38. Who constructed the Golconda fort on a granite hill? Raja Krishnadev. 39. What was the capital of Raja Krishnadev of the Kakatiya dynasty? Warangal. 40. During 1495 to 1496, the Golconda fort was handed over to Sultan Kali Qutub Khan as Jagir, the land grant. 41. Sultan Kali Qutub Khan reconstructed and rechristened the mud fort into a granite fort and renamed it as Muhammad Nagar. 42. Golconda fort owes much of the present grandeur to Muhammad Quli Qutub Shah. 43. Who was the fifth Sultan of Qutub Shahi dynasty, Muhammad Quli Qutub Shah. 44. Golconda was famous as a diamond market for which type of diamonds? Kohinoor. 43. The Golconda fort is located about 11 kilometers from Hyderabad. 46. The highest point of the Golconda fort is Bala Hisar. 47. The Golconda fort also houses the tombs of Qutub Shahis. 48. In 1565, Vijayanagar was utterly routed in the Battle of Talikota. 49. Sangam brothers were earlier serving to which rulers? Hosala rulers of Karnataka. 50. Sangam brothers asserted independence after the death of which Hosala king? Balala III. 51. Balala III was killed by Madurai Sultan. 52. What was the initial capital of Sangam brothers? Anigondi. 53. The Sangam brothers shifted their capital from Anigondi to Hosala town, Hosapatna. 54. The capital Hosapatna was renamed as Vijayanagara. Vijayanagara means city of victory. 56. At Vijayanagar, Harihara celebrated his coronation in 1346. 57. Vijayanagara rulers adopted the emblem of Chalukyas. 58. Who was the saint persuaded the brothers to abandon Tughlaqs and renounce Islam? Vidyaranya, also called Madhava. 59. The victory gate is the entrance of the fort is known as Fatya Darwaza. 60. The Vijayanagar kingdom was successively ruled by 4 dynasties. 61. Vijayanagar kingdom ruled over a period of more than 300 years. 62. What are the 4 dynasties of Vijayanagar kingdom? Sangama dynasty, Saluva dynasty, Tuluva dynasty and Aravidu dynasty. 63. Under Buka 1, attention was turned towards Thondai Mandalam. 64. During Buka 1 rule, Thondai Mandalam was under the rule of Sambhuvarya chiefs. 65. Who is the son of Buka 1? Kumara Kampana. 66. Who brought an end to Madurai Sultanate about 1370? Kumara Kampana. 67. Who was the wife of Kumara Kampana? Ganga Devi. 68. Which was the Sanskrit work written by Ganga Devi describing about the war between Kampana and Madurai Sultan? Madurai Vijayam. 69. In coastal Andhra, the power struggle was between the Vijayanagar and Gajapati kingdom of Orissa. 70. Saluva Narasimha died in 1491. 71. Who was the faithful general of Kumara Kampana? Maraya Nayak. 72. Which ruler of Sangama dynasty defeated the Orisian army? Devaraya II. 73. Who was the greatest ruler of the Sangama dynasty? Devaraya II. 74. Who was the Persian ambassador visited the Vijayanagara court during rule of Devaraya II? Abdul Razak. 75. The power passed down to the trusted commander Saluva Narasimha, who defended the kingdom from Gajapatis and recovered parts of coastal Andhra. 76. Saluva dynasty was started by Saluva Narasimha in 1485. 77. Saluva Narasimha was assisted by his general and great warrior Narasa Nayak. 78. Who was elder son of Saluva Narasimha? Veeran Narasimha. 79. When was the Tuluva dynasty started? 1505. 80. Who started the third dynasty known as Tuluva dynasty? Veeran Narasimha. 81. Who was the successor of Veeran Narasimha? His younger brother Krishnadevaraya. Krishnadevaraya put a pillar of victory at Simhachalam. 83. During Krishnadevaraya period, Portuguese got permission to build a fort at Batkal. 84. Sadasivaraya was supported by Ramaraya. 85. Ramaraya got support from many of his close kinsmen of Aravidu clan. 86. Who entered into commercial treaty with the Portuguese whereby the supply of horses to the Bijapur ruler was stopped? Ramaraya. 87. In January 1565, the battle between Ramaraya and Bahmani rulers was fought at Talikota. 88. Who won the battle of Talikota? Bahmani kingdom. 89. Saluva Narasimha left his young sons under the care of Narasa Nayak. 90. Krishnadevaraya made very large donations to many of the greatest Shiva and Vishnu temples, namely Sri Sailam, Tirupati, Kalahasti, Kanjipuram, Tiruvannamalai, Chidambaram. 91. Who were foreigners visitors during Krishnadevaraya rule? Pace and Nunes. 92. Who was the great poet in Krishnadevaraya court? Allasani Pedana. 93. Krishnadevaraya himself is considered as a great scholar and is author of the famous poem Amukatta Malyada. 94. Amukatta Malyada tells about the story of Andal. 95. Who was the successor of Krishnadevaraya? His younger brother Achyuta Devaraya. 96. Who is the successor of Sadasivaraya? Tirumala, brother of Ramaraya. 97. Who started the fourth dynasty Arvidu? Tirumala. 98. When was the Arvidu dynasty started? 1570. 99. The chief minister was known as Mahapradhani. 100. Who was the son-in-law of Krishnadevaraya? Ramaraya. 101. Achyutya Devaraya was supported by which Nayak? Challappa, also known as Salva Nayak. 102. The kingdom of Ramnath was inaugurated by Madurai Nayak Muthu Krishnappa. 103. The temple at Rameshwaram was under the protection of Udayan Setupati. 104. Which was a small principality situated between the Nayak kingdoms of Tanjavur and Madurai, Pudukottai. 105. Which city constituted a buffer between the Chola kingdom and the Pandyas? Pudukottai. 106. Achyutya Devaraya died in 1572. Who was the successor of Achyutya Devaraya? His nephew Sadasivaraya. If you like our videos, please press the like icon, share it to your friends and subscribe our channel. Thank you. Welcome.